everyone. Welcome back to another year of the NHL Hub Podcast. But this year, it's the NHL 24 Hub Podcast. Today, we are doing a big shift in the complexities of it. So, right now, it should be settling in. So, this is our first section of the podcast. And then we will go to the rant. And then we will go bottom line. Just narrowing it down to the biggest issues. And then the dirty dangle meat. So, let's get into it. Okay, so we are all settled in now, and we have our hub builder up here right now, and you can't see it because I have the thing on, but okay, let's start with the rant. NHL 24 is an okay game. People are more pointing out the weak points of the game more than the strong points of the game. First, let's start with hitting. Hitting is weird now, and you have to wind up a hit for that big hit, but then if you just want to get a guy off the puck, you're just going to flick that right stick up for the slight bump to maybe get possession if they're winded down on energy. But if you wind up the big hit, you could risk getting an elbowing penalty or charging penalty, or hitting a player into the bench or breaking the glass. It's very annoying how they call elbowing often, honestly, now, because it's like a 1 in 10 games thing or 1 in 15, and you're not actually trying to put the elbow into your hit, but that's what they did now. And let's talk about defense. Hip checks are much better now. But half of the time on stickless, you're gonna get called for like a slashing or hooking, and half the time on 75% time on the poke checks, you're gonna get called. The player's gonna fall over, and you're gonna get called for a tripping penalty. And so, my recommendations are stop that. Like, come on. You press the R1 or whatever you guys use on Xbox. You click that little button. The player falls over for no stinking reason. They fall over for no stinking reason. You get a tripping penalty, and then they go up and use a sustained pressure system, and they wind up full pressure. Your players get easily tired after a tiny slight bump, and then they just pile up the shots until the goalie gets tired, and they get the rebounds with the goalie sprawling around, lying down on the net, not making any moves. So that's one of my biggest complaints. And flex moments, the new Selly system is, don't get me started on this. It's super bad. And the blackout thing, yeah, it's not necessary. Like, you need to be doing that when you're like hitting a milestone or something, or it's a big goal like a game winner or an overtime winner. You need to, like, it's super annoying. But let's dive into Hut now, because we've been ranting already. And so the X Factors look good this year. They've replaced the Hut challenges with the Hut moments. They've replaced the objectives with objectives 2.0, and we have new plays of the plays of the year on my thing, or star of the month, but yeah. And these cards look nice. I don't know why EA took a base concept on someone, because that was really weird. Like if you watch Henrique, guys, you're gonna see them in yeah. Okay, now we're going to be reviewing all the X Factors. Even I don't know all the X Factors yet, so it'll be good to know. We got Jack Eichel, we got Raza Stalin, we got Trevor Zegers, we got Nick Suzuki, we've got Clayton Keller, we've got Travis Konechny. That's the thing this year. They added an X Factor one for every team, which is super annoying because there's some players out there like Clayton Keller and Vince Dunn who don't actually deserve one. And Rasmus Anderson, like, over Johnny Huberto and Mackenzie Weegar and Jacob Markstrom. Are you kidding me? Yeah, and Travis Konechny. Like, they're some huge stars like Leon Draisaitl, Nathan McKinnon, Mikko Rantanen missing out on X Factors. And super annoying. We got Panarin, we got Point, we've got Aho, we've got Kaprizov, we've got Darlene, we've got Kyrou, we've got Doughty, we've got Larkin, we've got Maya Nyland Person, Gaudreau, we've got Stutzel. Stutzel's not worthy of an X Factor though. And Rene Desbiens, Crosby, Jack Hughes, Quinn Hughes, Mitch Marner. Like, how do you not have Elias Pettersson for Vancouver? Are you kidding me? Charlie McAvoy for Boston over David Pastrnak, Brad Marchand, and Linus Ullmark. Like, Josh Morrissey, Alex Ovechkin, and Yanni Hirakoski, Hillary Knight, Cam McCarr, Matthew Tkachuk, Connor McDavid, Marie-Philippe Poulin, Jason Robertson, Ilya Sorokin. Like, there are some players worthy of an X Factor that are way better than some of these guys that don't deserve them. So, let's get into the bottom line. Okay, the bottom line here is X Factors, one for each team, need to be removed from the game for NHL 25. Flex moments are terrible. The defense is terrible. And that's our bottom line. And now we got the dirty dangle meat. Time now for our dirty dangle meat. So, competing in dirty dangles meat today is 2 Michigan goals. So here we have full pressure. I go behind the net on Be a Pro, and I hit the Michigan. I don't actually score off it, but a guy from the Thunderbirds picks it up right in front of the net. Just then, a Spitfires player pressures him, and it goes in for the net for the Michigan goal. And now we have our second Michigan of the year, which was Ray Bork. So he comes in from behind the net and buries a nice one with the Michigan. He comes from Joe Mullen passes it up to him, and then Ray Bork takes it up the ice with no pressure, and he goes for the Michigan, and he gets it done. And so I'm going to go with, obviously, Ray Bork doing that, but our honorable mention was our first Michigan that we hit this year. It was a full pressure, total control, Trevor Zegers, Michigan on the hot moment, and it wasn't as good as my Michigan own goal or the other one. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video of the podcast, and I'll see you later.